Well, there's only 18 days to go until the ICC Men's Cricket World Cup, with the start will of course be New Zealand versus England, and we'll have a video on that shortly. But before the World Cup, so many teams are preparing by getting tours to nations that are close to India and in Asia, but New Zealand will be touring against Bangladesh. They will face the side in 3 one-day internationals hosted at the same stadium prior to the ICC Men's World Cup. And you should be excited. You should be more than excited. But before we get into it, let's have a look at some sports recap. The Black Caps Tour of England will be on the next page. The Basketball World Cup finished with Germany taking the top spot, Serbia runner-up, and Canada in third. The Asia Cup was proudly won by India with a 10-wicket victory over Sri Lanka, getting them bowled out for 50 and chasing down their score in less than just about 6 overs. The Rugby World Cup is ongoing, with the Black Caps beating Namibia on the weekend by a huge margin. What a game that was. And the Cricket World Cup starts on the 5th of October, as we mentioned prior, with the Black Caps taking on England. Let's have a look at the games, at the New Zealand squad. But before we look at that, let's have a look at some England vs New Zealand match results. The T20 series finished tied 2-2, with the first and second won by England and the third and fourth by New Zealand. And New Zealand were only able to get the victory once in the ODI series, beating England in the first game, losing the other 3. England ended up to win the series 3-1, and all games of the New Zealand Tour of England were won by huge margins from either side. Now, let's look at the New Zealand squad for the Bangladesh Tour. Ferguson will captain the partially experienced squad full of Trent Boult, Finn Allen and Tom Blundell at the top. Chad Bowes, Cleaver and Foxcroft have got game time, not as much as those, but Jameson has been proven to be costly and risky, but he'll be a great asset to the New Zealand Black Caps side, along which includes McConchie and Milne. Adam Milne starring amazingly in the 100. Can he do the same at this year's World Cup and hopefully in the Bangladesh series? Nichols will join the squad as a batsman. Ravindra and Sodhi, the 2 leg spinners in this Black Caps squad. Tickner and Young will also be in that. Young was known for being amazing. He's scored so many centuries in his ODI career. But we definitely love Lytton Das, who will captain the somewhat experienced side against New Zealand. Tamim Iqbal, Soumya Sarkar, Anamal Haq, Tawhid Hridoy, Mohammad Allah, Nurul Hassan Sohan, Mahdi Hassan, Nasun Ahmad, Mustafa Zaman, Tanzim Hassan, Tanzil Hassan, Zakir Hassan, Rashad Hussain and Khalid Ahmed. 4 Hassans in that squad. Lytton Das will be and Soumya Sarkar, the well-known names of that squad. The rest I've not heard of that much. Now let's look at the match schedule. Unfortunately, I'm unable to clarify the exact time due to different sources predicting different times. However, the game will either be at 6 p.m. New Zealand time, or 8 p.m. or 8:30 p.m. New Zealand time for the first 2 games. I have received the benefit of the doubt that the game will be at 6 o'clock. However, I'm unable to confirm as different sources have provided different times. So, 8 o'clock, 6 o'clock or 8:30 for the first 2 games. We'll find out very shortly. But at all games will be at the Sherry Bangla National Cricket Stadium in Bangladesh. Now let's look at some more videos. Check out the Asia Cup videos, the Super 4 video, the Asia Cup video, and the final Asia Cup video. The Rugby World Cup video is also on my YouTube channel. The ICC Men's Cricket World Cup video will be coming shortly, along with This Is the New Zealand Summer of Cricket, NZ Super Smash, and so much more. Make sure to subscribe to AL Sports. It's just youtube.com/@ALSport1. And don't forget, only 18 days to go till the start of the ICC Men's Cricket World Cup. Thank you for watching AL Sport. Subscribe, like, and share.